It's showtime. Guys, I've got a confession to make. I was watching the games. I was watching NFL Red Zone on Sunday, and I was shocked. The first thing I saw that was big, it was big. Kyle Allen took a serious concussion, and guess who came in? Alex Smith. And what did I do? I went and bought one of his rookie cards on ComC for $20. This one right here, impulsively, only to be quickly remembered that he is the dink and dunk king of the NFL. And I said, Andy, what are you doing? But I only paid $20 for it. And I don't even know if he's going to start again this week. His performance was really bad. He was like 2 for 9 on it was bad, and Washington got stomped. I had to get that off my chest. Hope you guys are well. Welcome back to the quest. Shout out to Michael Ham Fishing and Sports because he was here first. Got JJ Bama in the house. He was second. David Hunter, third. What is going on, guys? Alex, yeah, it was a great comeback story. And, the guy hasn't played in a couple years with that serious, horrific leg injury, which, leads me to another player I want to talk about in a little bit. But we've got a really fun show tonight. I want to go through a lot of stuff that's been going on in the NFL. This is in between week 5 and week 6. Week 5 has just finished up with a Tuesday night game last night with Buffalo and Tennessee in Tennessee. And we saw Josh Allen get under some pressure, and he threw his couple interceptions. And that was a really interesting game to watch. Tennessee is definitely a powerhouse team. I mean, shoot, they didn't even practice. Well, I guess some of their players were practicing illegally, and they got in trouble for that. But they came out and played really well, put the pressure on Josh Allen's. And, I mean, Stephon Diggs, dude. Stephon Diggs may be arguably the top 3 wideouts that plays on the outside. He doesn't play a lot in the slot. That'd be primarily Cole Beasley role there. But, Stephon Diggs may be one of the top 3 outside wide receivers in the NFL. Incredible to watch that game. I know Ziggy was happy because he's a big Tennessee fan. Good evening, Ziggy. No, what's going on, man? Big shout out to you, brother. Gaming guy, what is going on, man? Welcome, guys. So, yeah, first thing I want to talk about, the teams that are undefeated still in the NFL, and I've got this sorted by – so it's cool. I'm on NFL.com. Just look at the teams that are left undefeated. You've got Seattle Seahawks at 5-0, Green Bay Packers 4-0, Pittsburgh Steelers 4-0, Tennessee Titans 4-0. And if you sort this by which teams have scored the most points through the first 5 weeks, the Seattle Seahawks, the Dallas Cowboys at 163, which leads me to the next thing that I saw, on TV was Dak Prescott and that horrific ankle break. Guys, that was terrible. I saw that and I immediately cringed. The guy's going for a run. Dude lands on his ankle. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. And the thing snapped in two. And what was crazy was his immediate reaction was to try and put it back together. And then he was like, coach, something's going on. And I was like, oh, my God, that big old thing sticking out the side. Whew, buddy, dude, that was crazy. And that was after, we saw Alex Smith come back in and we had another guy come back out. And actually in between that, another big highlight from the 1 o'clock game was Joe Burrow getting his ass kicked. And it was his old teammate from LSU, Patrick Queen. I saw it flash to a highlight. I'm like, oh, snap, I hope Joe Burrow doesn't get hurt. And it was a pretty big – it was like 2 or 3 Ravens that just game tackled him, and Patrick Queen got the strip fumble from him. And that was his old team. Apparently they never got along in the first place. So back to the Dallas injury. What's up, Logan Swenson? How you doing, bro? Yeah, go Hawks. 5-0. Russell Wilson, the most efficient quarterback right now in the NFL besides Aaron Rodgers. Definitely want to talk about potential MVP candidate right now. Right now, Russ is looking like the guy. He's looking like the guy that's going to go forward and take it just because he's so daggum efficient. And DK Metcalf, dude, DK Metcalf has just really broken out. I mean, taken another step forward in his career this year. Incredible performance from him, Tyler Lockett, the whole Seattle offense, right? I mean, their defense isn't that great, but all they have to do is continue to outscore everybody else. Jeff Bezos, what's going on, man? So, yeah, Dak Prescott, horrific injury. What I want to talk about, though, around quarterbacks is how the supporting cast and the supporting cast efficiency for quarterbacks is gigantic. It's huge. It's pretty much everything for a quarterback. You look at a team like Seattle with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett and Chris Carson, and then you look at and Greg Olsen, and you look at Dallas Cowboys with their weapons, with Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, who is getting an incredible target share. And then you put a guy like Andy Dalton in that mix. So one big win for me on Sunday was, I don't know if you guys remember, but like a month or two ago, I was buying Andy Dalton Topps Chrome rookie cards because he's a red rifle. And he was going to the Dallas Cowboys, and he was going to be probably the best backup quarterback in the league. And if he did get the chance to start, he's got all these weapons, right? And I don't know if you guys know this, but Andy Dalton was a top 5 fantasy quarterback if you go back to 2013 when he had weapons like they have at the Dallas Cowboys now, back when he had A.J. Green, Tyler Eifert, Giovanni Bernard. I wrote down, but the weapons that he had he had Marvin Jones on the team at the time. So the weapons that he had at that time, he threw for over 4,000 yards, 30-plus touchdowns. He was a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, plus over 180 yards of rushing, which, we can expect to see Andy Dalton rushing the ball as well here. I think there was actually a stretch of 3 years. What I heard, there was actually a stretch of 3 years in the NFL where Andy Dalton was led all QBs in rushing touchdowns. So what I see in the future for Andy Dalton the rest of the season could be big. I don't think it's going to be exactly Dak Prescott level, because Dak Prescott was very efficient, very accurate passer. And I don't think Andy Dalton's going to throw the ball quite that much. I don't know if they're going to let him throw the ball that much. We could see more Tony Pollard in the mix because Zeke's already getting the ball a lot. If they're going to run the ball even more, if they're going to be, forcing those game script scenarios, we could be seeing more Tony Pollard. Give a quick shout out. What's up, Brad Nolan? Welcome. Big shout out, Brad. Brad, actually, I got some news to announce around Star Stock. So Brad sent me a message and let me know that they rejected his Mosaic NFL debuts. So NFL debuts from the new Mosaic set is considered from Star Stock. I don't know, some of you guys consider, but Star Stock considers it an insert. Therefore, they do not accept it because they want to boost the liquidity on the demand of the base set. So that's big. You guys make sure, send them an email, support@starstock.com. And for anybody new here, I'm not an affiliate of StarStock. I'm just a very happy end user and customer and seller, and I use the platform to buy, sell. Very, very happy. Dak, comeback card investor, what is going on, man? Hope you guys enjoyed that live stream last night. I know I did. That was good, very good insight there from the VP of Sports Card Investor with Brad. You even had Ziggy No on there. Dak is my number 1 target to invest in for next season. Hey, there you go. He's definitely going to come back. The surgery was successful. But guys, somebody else that's coming back that I want to talk about, one of the teams that I mentioned was the Green Bay Packers undefeated, right? I know Brad's really hoping that the Tampa Bay Bucks will beat the Green Bay Packers this weekend. The Green Bay Packers play Tampa Bay this Sunday at 4:25 p.m. It's a 54-point over-under. And I want to talk about, well, it would help if I shared my screen, right? So I want to talk about this guy right here, Davante Adams, okay? I think Davante Adams, when he comes back, he's going to go nuclear. So what I did was I pulled up Davante Adams cards on StarSide because we know Davante Adams is going to get 30 to 40% of the target share in Green Bay when he comes back, because now you have no Allen Lazard on the field, right? Allen Lazard is now hurt. So when Davante Adams come back, he's going to come back very soon. I'm not sure if he's going to come back this weekend or next weekend. It's going to be very soon. But he is injured right now. And when he comes back, though, he's going to get 30 to 40% target share. And these cards are finally probably going to go up. I've got one Prism Star Stock A listed. I think I've got mine still listed at $50. Of course, I'll look at the Prism here first so you guys can see the chart. Yeah, I've got mine one listed. Let's see what I've got mine listed for. I don't know. This is not going to. Sorry, I guess I have to click on it. But 30. Oh yeah, my cards view offers. $15 offer. No, I'm pretty sure I have mine listed. There it is. It's my listing, Start Stock A. I have mine listed for $50 because I'm prepared. Like I said, I bought the PSA 9 before the season, sold it at the beginning of the season for $50, and then watched someone flip it for $100. And look at this chart, guys. So this chart right here, this is August 19th, 1999. And then we got August 24th. Then we got the beginning of the season, $44.50. So it was right there, almost to my $50 price. And then we've tanked back. We had an initial, someone accepted an offer. That's the beautiful thing about the Star Stock system. You put an offer in the system, someone may accept it. You never know. And I want to give a huge shout out. Oh man, dude, I'm going to have to do it in a separate video because I forgot his name, but he put an offer in the system for $3 on a Lamar Jackson based Donruss rookie card, and someone took it. And needless to say, so it helps. Like, put in an offer. I mean, make it reasonable, but you could put it in very low. You never know when someone's desperate for a sale, wants to get that sale, and they accept it. So we look at that card at $40, and then it now has dropped to $25 and really quieted down because the cards listed for sale are $32.99. Now, I'm guessing a lot of these people realize that the latest sale, $25, that Davante is coming back and he's going to be back in his elite status. So that's when you maybe come over to eBay and see. Let's check it out real quick, guys. 2014 Panini Prism, Davante Adams. But while we're doing this, so check it out. Not bad. Okay, got a 5-day, $29.99. And the thing is, we really need to get a Star Stock A if we're going to go this route. 3 days left on that, 2 days on that, 400. That's solid right there. Look at that, guys. A $19.95. Buy it now with the $3.50 shipping. Now the question is, that looks good. It's hard to tell if there's any blemishes up there because it's really important. This is the gamble aspect of buying cards outside of Star Stock and sending them to Star Stock, is we really need to get that Star Stock A. When you look at the chart, if you get a Star Stock B, you see these ungraded cards going for a lot lower. They don't even have any Bs. Oh, there's Bs, but 5 for sale from 12, 1 offer from 2. Demand's just not going to be there. Not when you've got 23 for sale from $32.99. And we have a good feeling that Star Stock A is going to be equivalent to a PSA 9 or 10. We're hoping that experiment goes well. Yeah, there's my compulsive purchase. And I don't even know if Alex Smith is going to start again this weekend. This was a good purchase I made right here. This Keenan Allen for $15. Yeah, even though the Chargers lost on Monday night, it was a very slim margin. I mean, it looked like pretty much that entire game up until the third and fourth quarter. Actually, I was halfway through the fourth quarter. The game ended up going to overtime. It looked like the Chargers were going to win. Justin Herbert looks like the real deal, guys. And Justin Herbert's deep ball accuracy has been incredible. And one thing to note about Justin Herbert, and one thing I want to point out about his profile is that he's got – so this dude he's a pretty big dude, all right? Justin Herbert has got bigger hands than Joe Burrow. He's taller than Joe Burrow. He's also got more arm strength. His throw velocity, his arm strength, he's got a bigger arm than Joe Burrow, okay? I wanted to point that out. Now, it's not to say that he's better than Joe Burrow. That's not what I'm saying, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. What Justin Herbert has got, and we don't have these metrics here because Joe Burrow didn't participate in the combine, but what we've got, and I'll get to the comments in just a second, guys, because I got some announcements to make too. But what we've got in Justin Herbert is a better supporting cast. All right. You look at the offensive line of the Cincinnati Bengals. It's terrible, guys. It's terrible. Terrible. All right. Justin Herbert's got they've got a much, much, much better offensive line. And that bodes well for, now that you've got Austin Eckler out, that bodes well for Justin Jackson, Joshua Kelly, Keenan Allen. You saw the purchase that I made, a $15 PSA 9 Topps Chrome Keenan Allen. I think I'm down with that. Logan says Alex Smith is starting again this weekend. Well, I'm gonna hang on. Shout out Shelly Barnhart. So big announcement, guys. Perfect timing for this. If you're new to the channel, I want you guys to leave a comment on this video with what questions you have being new into the market. I want to make a football cards. I'm going to make a football cards 101 video answering questions from new. I've already got a few of them that I've been keeping in my journal. But if you have any questions, anything you want me to research or answer on video and do an analysis on, leave it in the comments section of this. Also, I've got a new webcam coming in, and I'm going to go back into the power case because I want to do a live mail break. I've got some mail here from some of you guys. Some of you kick-ass subscribers have sent me some stuff. It's absolutely incredible. Shelly's one of them. She sent me a big package over here. I have no clue what's in it. I have not opened it yet because I want to do it justice. Brad Nolan has sent me a package. Green Bay, the pack opener, has sent me a package. So very thankful. You guys certainly did not have to do that, but I am very thankful. And I want to do you guys a justice, and I want to do it right so you can see what's in it. You can see my reaction just like we did with David Hunter's. And so I want to start doing more live mail openings, mail day. I've also got a couple packages from Beckett. I've been waiting on this new webcam because my phone had issues focusing during the hobby box break. I really want to do it right. I want to have a better setup. So I'm waiting on this webcam to come in. I got a notification that it shipped yesterday, so I'm expecting it to be here soon. What's going on, Sam? He says, I'm pretty sure that Allen was the starter and was announced. So controversy in Washington. There's not a great supporting cast there outside of Terry McLaurin. Yes, he's incredible, elite. Logan Thomas, I think, can be a very good tight end. Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson is a great running back. And that's actually another guy I want to talk about. A couple running backs in the 2020 class. There's some good running backs: Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Antonio Gibson, DeAndre Swift's okay, Jonathan Taylor, but certainly the wide receiver class in another guy, James Robinson of Jacksonville. but the wide receiver, the 2020 wide receiver class is incredibly deep. And I've been hearing some of my favorite fantasy analysts talk about how this is probably the best rookie wide receiver class we've seen since 2014, since the Devontae Adams, Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans year, right? We have, let me go back to share my screen because our rookie wide receiver class is incredible. You've got CeeDee Lamb, you've got Jerry Jeudy, you've got Justin Jefferson, you've got a ton of guys. All right, guys, I'm reading these comments. Said Valley, who was start, but not look at Smith and Haskins. And I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I want to talk about some of the worst teams, right? Some of the worst teams. Like we've had Bill O'Brien fired. I was talking to Comeback Card Investor about this last Thursday. Bill O'Brien's fired. Guess what happens? Texans go out and win. Deshaun Watson looked a lot better. You had the huge blow-up game from Brandon Cooks. I didn't even mention the other 2020 rookie. Yeah, Laviska Shenault, a guy I want to talk about tonight. Chase Claypool, another big body receiver, he probably had the best game of his career. If you guys have Chase Claypool rookie cards, sell them. Guys, if Deontay Johnson wouldn't have got hurt in the first quarter of that game, who knows what Chase Claypool's production would have been. We've certainly, though, seen Juju take a backseat to both Deontay Johnson and Chase Claypool. He's a big body receiver. There's not a lot of comparable players for Chase Claypool when we look at the dude. And certainly if I were to go to the homepage here on Player Profiler, you're going to notice that Chase Claypool, number 2, Travis Fulgham, another dude that really had an incredible day, big target share there on the Eagles, and he's looking really good. I mean, look at Chase Claypool's speed burst, 40-yard dash, big body receiver. Dorial Green-Beckham is his best comparable. You could also kind of compare like to Kelvin Benjamin size player. And the reason why he really wasn't on anybody's radar was because if you look at his college production, it wasn't anything too incredible, right? I mean, he had decent target share, decent catch rate, okay? But he is a big body receiver, and we just haven't seen that crazy level of production from guys like that in the past. But if you guys got Chase Claypool rookie cards, I think it's safe to say I would sell him now. Now, on the other hand, because this is going to be an all-time high for Chase Claypool, from my consensus and talking to some other fantasy experts, Laviska Shenault on the Jacksonville Jaguars, okay? DJ Chark is hurt. This could be the blow-up week for Laviska Shenault. Guys, I'm gonna take a look here at Laviska Shenault player profile and see what his athletic profile looks like. But guys, this could very well be the blow up week for Laviska Shenault. You've got Detroit at Jacksonville, 54.5 over under. We know Detroit's defense can be had all day long. Laviska Shenault's best comparable player. So Laviska Shenault's best comparable player is A.J. Brown, another beast of a wide receiver, a yak monster, yards after catch, which is something that we really look at when we're talking about wide receivers, guys that are versatile, that play from the slot, they play on the outside, but you just get them the ball in open space and they get the yards, they make the plays, they get the touchdown. So I want to see on Star Stock what we got for Laviska. And we got some base Donruss rated rookies. I'm cool with that at that price at $3. That's not bad at all. It's very low risk investment there. Oh, check this out. A rated rookie green autograph for $15. Not bad. Not bad. Someone sold a Star Stock A Laviska for 10 of the mosaic. Man, that mosaic is really growing on me. Definitely like that mosaic canvas. This green, oh, it's a B. That's why it's 15. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Pay attention. So yeah, I'm excited for StarStock to actually get their system fully vetted out to where they're actually putting full images of the. But like someone put a $1.50. I mean, I get it. There's 12 cards in the vault. I'll put a little offer in here. I'll put a little better than $1.50. I'll go 225. I'll go 225 on a LaVisca base Donruss. So it's something I want to look at. Like if you pop over to ComC, you ain't gonna find no LaVisca Chenaults on here. Maybe draft picks, but they're so backed up that I don't think you're gonna see Donruss, Mosaic, anything like that for quite a while. And we got a bunch of certified, 2020 certified. Okay. All right. Oh, so they're getting cards uploaded for somebody. So you guys are having issues with ComC getting cards uploaded into the system. I'd be raising hell because they got 2020 Donruss right here loaded in the system. There's your optic. Somebody got on it. And see, this is very interesting to me. But look, there's the base. There's the base right there. There's the base, guys. One sale last quarter, starting at 525. So maybe they've figured out their issues and now ComC is back in the business. But if you're new to the market, just keep in mind that ComC's fees are twice as much as what StarStock is right now. Yeah, they've been around a lot longer. It's like eBay. eBay is still the juggernaut, but they've been around a lot longer. And let me pop back over here to the comments section. Is balling to Sam Logan Swinson, but Allen practiced fully today, which is also a very good sign. Yeah, I don't know how long he's going to be in that concussion protocol. You really think Julio? What I'm concerned about in Atlanta, Shelly, now that Dan Quinn's finally been fired, sorry for your loss, but I think you're probably happy about it. What I'm concerned about is that we see a fake Matt Ryan injury coming. When I say fake is because the Falcons front office now looking at this season as an opportunity, right, to get the number one draft pick next year, and they obviously have a lot to work on. Julio's been part of like the 30-year-old dust group so far this year. He really hasn't done a whole lot. Now, he hasn't been as bad as A.J. Green or Marvin Jones on Detroit, but Julio certainly like not anything at the level of Calvin Ridley. So I'm curious to see what happens there, Shelly, but definitely I'm optimistic for you. I'm hoping – I don't know. I could very easily see the Falcons front office saying, look, guys, let's go ahead. Let's make sure we lose out the season and go ahead and use this as an opportunity to get that number one draft pick next year. That was Shelly. Yeah, Shelly asked in the comment of our fantasy league if she should play Claypool. And I said over Fitzgerald, and I said yes, play Claypool. He should get more targets, and yeah, he had the day he did. What's up, Malone Money Mindset? What's going on, man? Now that I see your comment, though, I got to shout out your team for being the other team that is winless so far in the 2020 season. New York Giants are 0-5. Daniel Jones, I hate to say it, guys, but he doesn't look like – I don't know. From what I've seen, I like Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton looks really good. But now Saquon's gone. I know it's not a great supporting cast there, but Daniel Jones does not look like the franchise quarterback that they had hoped. He certainly doesn't look like a Justin Herbert or even a Joe Burrow. So he looks more like, a Baker Mayfield did last year. But the Cleveland Browns are 4-1 at this point, guys. They're playing Pittsburgh, though, this weekend in Pittsburgh. Big divisional matchup at 1 o'clock Sunday this weekend. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. That's going to be a big game. You guys know who you should be investing on. The Cleveland Browns is Kareem Hunt. And that was I'm going to pop back over to my shared screen because Kareem Hunt is getting the lion's share of the opportunities. Well, what I was meaning to do is go to my activity. I actually sold a Kareem Hunt not that long ago, and I just wanted to pop over to, yeah, there's my Andy Dalton I sold. I've got more in the system, but all the ones I sent them were star stock. They got one star stock A, and the rest were star stock Bs. I found a few more on Beckett, but I don't know if they're going to get approved or not. I'm sure a lot of people were on that. So Brandon Cooks, Sammy Watkins, there's a Kareem Hunt, and yeah, I think I got some more, but this one was nice little sale right here. Let me see if there's even enough in the system. But what I really wanted to look at was just Kareem Hunt in general. So let me go back to the marketplace, go back to football. And if you guys sort this by, let's look at latest sales. I would imagine there's some guys, yeah, okay, we got some Jalen Hurts on here. Definitely makes sense. Don't know why people are buying Kerryon Johnson. I definitely would be buying DeAndre Swift or anybody else on the I'd be buying DeAndre Swift or Kenny Galladay there in Detroit, or TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson's a very good athlete. D.D. Westbrook, those are interesting purchases. $20 for a star stock A on the Dak Prescott. Hey, you're going to see that card tank. So like Brad said, do you feel comfortable? You don't need it? Go ahead and let it sit till next year. That's not a bad move. Calvin Ridley's, yeah, now's a good time to sell high on Calvin Ridley's is what I'm looking to do with some autograph cards that I have of Calvin Ridley is sell high because his fantasy performance is great, but the Falcons certainly aren't going to be making it to the playoffs. And at this point, they could be looking at an opportunity to go ahead and tank their season to get that #1 draft pick. Let's look at what we got on Kareem Hunt, though, because I guarantee you these cards have been going up and up. I'll just go ahead and click on the optic right here because you have 28 cards in the vault, 11 for sale from $9.99. And I want to look at the Star Stock A chart, which is this guy right here, this orange one, 950 October 11th from September 18th at 13. That's not bad, though. Like, if you guys compare this optic price to 28 cards in the vault, I mean, this guy's an elite running back, guys. I mean, we could look at Kareem Hunt finishing because of his receiving prowess and his activity in the receiving game. I mean, we're talking Kareem Hunt is getting – look, check this out. Kareem Hunt. Check out Kareem Hunt's activity. Check out Kareem Hunt's activity in the run. He's actually getting a lot of – so they run the ball a lot. We know that Stefanski Brown's offense. Number 3 in total touchdowns right now. 2 drops, not a lot to go off of there. Number 9 in total rushing yards. I want to look at his opportunity share as far as he's getting a lot of carries. So not only is he getting a lot of targets, he's getting a lot of carries as well and a lot of red zone touches. So he's pretty much developing a bell cow role in Cleveland. And we know that they like to lean on the pass a lot there. And so looking at Kareem Hunt's optic, and it's tough to compare it because, the Browns are 4-1, and you hate to compare him to a guy like Ezekiel Elliott because, he's a true bell cow on the most popular team in the NFL. You could somewhat compare him to a guy like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's a very similar build to a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His closest comp is Mark Ingram, but both these guys are very good inside runners. They're good receivers, and you could certainly compare him to a Mark Ingram or a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And when you look at those guys' prices, it's very comparable. And I want to pull up Clyde Edwards to see if they have any new cards in the system, because this guy is really not broken out completely yet. And we could see His base. This is a perfect like supply and demand right here. One for sale from 1999. Latest sale of 10. This is a base Domrus, and we're looking at an optic. He's on the Chiefs. We saw the Chiefs get beat by the Raiders, guys. We saw Patrick Mahomes. We saw Patrick Mahomes throw an interception and get beat by the Raiders. And he's not immortal. And Derek Carr looked pretty damn good. And there's another rookie wide receiver that broke out there Sunday was Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs. Oh, man, you guys have been blowing up the comments. Let me come back over here and see what's going on since I welcome Malone Money Mindset to the chat. People sleeping Julio due to his injury and really showing off. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about that. I mean, he's definitely the Hall of Famer there. I'm really on the fence about what's going to happen in Atlanta. I'm kind of steering clear. I'm selling off my Calvin Ridleys right now. I'm really – Gaming Guys also got some Swift Mosaic Higgins. Yeah, T. Higgins is going to be a franchise wide receiver. He's taking over for A.J. Green. We're looking at the T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd show there as far as receivers. Potentially a Drew Sample in the tight end position because Uzoma got hurt. Connor's still doing his thing in Pittsburgh, barely, not very good. Something next comment here. Yeah, did you guys see Melvin Gordon popped today for a DUI, speeding, driving under the influence? Apparently he was drunk. Well, what the hell is he doing? I guess he took the COVID thing a little too far. He had a week off. New England game got postponed. Dude's driving, drinking. He probably was drinking like something like this. This is just straight vodka, guys, just straight vodka. No, actually, it's just drinking water tonight. But Melvin Gordon's done. He's going to be suspended. Le'Veon Bell was released by the New York Jets, and I saw those memes like Le'Veon Bell watching Melvin Gordon get popped by a DUI, pops up a lawn chair, ready to watch the action unfold because it's a perfect scenario. Le'Veon Bell could get picked up by Denver Broncos. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think it's definitely a possibility. We definitely know Melvin Gordon's most likely. I don't know how he's going to get out of this DUI or how they're going to get him out of it, but he's probably going to get suspended. And you got Le'Veon Bell sitting out there as a free agent. This is pretty much his last hoorah. Really, David Hunter says you can get some cool Mosaic cheap on Beckett. 2020, all for $30.98. I got a couple of them too. I'm telling you, Andy's new sheets help a lot. Oop, I accidentally leaked him. Yeah, because Gaming Gods always they're actually getting emailed out tonight after the live stream. But the thing is, I didn't have all the links fleshed out in the sheets yet. But I know how much Gaming God, he's been around, how much he values the data in those sheets. I'd go ahead and show them to you guys briefly, but it is basically the quarterback one is all around supporting cast efficiency and advanced metrics around their performance. The wide receivers, running backs, tight ends. We're looking at their dynasty rankings that are taken into account their age, right? Their age, their opportunity share, the amount of targets they get, the amount of air yards, which is basically how many the routes that they run when they get targeted, whether it's a completed pass or whether they get targeted or not. That's how you get their air yards. So current year has priority. Great little nugget there. Thanks for that, Brad. I guess several Breeze and like 30-plus Wes Welker supposedly coming from ComC, shipping to me soon. Wow, that's interesting. I think, man, Drew Brees, man, he's really getting up there. I'll be looking at investing in Jameis Winston right now, and we'll see what happens at the end of the season. But, yeah, release the sheet soon. Matt is trying to keep his job. Okay. All right. I could buy that, but I don't know. The Falcons front office probably feel fine with Matt Ryan. It's probably more supporting cast efficiency. I mean, Todd Gurley's probably getting a shot in his knees every halftime at every game. Um, you got Calvin Ridley's certainly good. Julio's getting up there. He's still playing at a high level, but I've seen some stuff from the last few games that when he was playing earlier this season that was like almost AJ. Did you guys see that play AJ Green where it was one of the, I think it was an interception or it was a strips, the fumble, Marcus Peters, and it was like AJ Green was not trying to tackle the guy at all, was not trying to make any effort on the play to help his team. It was more like he was like, I don't know, like AJ Green was not doing anything out there. Hey, okay, I was actually going to make a video on this, Shelly, because I pretended like I was brand new. I was very interested. So I want to see if this card is actually still, let's see something real quick, because I want to see if this card is still on eBay. And I want to see if this card is still on eBay. Check this out. Joe Burrow, PSA 10. Yeah. This is real. This might still be here. Okay. NFL debut. Yep, here it is. It's now okay, 400 pop 2. Okay, so the pop 1. Wow, okay. This is interesting, guys. So just a couple days ago, this card had a population of 1. Now it's got a population of 2. These are slowly starting to come back. And you may be wondering, how the hell did these people get their card back from PSA so quick? We've all been talking about, and sorry if I had this comment up hiding that. Sorry. Okay. And you may be wondering, how the hell did they get it back so quick? I don't know if you were. I certainly was. So what I did was I said, hey, I'm very interested in buying. I love Joe Burrow. I'm very interested in buying this card. But listen, I've been following these guys on YouTube. They've been talking about how slow PSA is to get cards graded back. How did you get your card back from PSA so quick? And their response was, we broke a bunch of Mosaic cases when they were first released, and we paid a stupid amount of money to have a 1-week turnaround from PSA. So I don't know how much money that specifically was. I haven't actually done the research. I'm still compiling my cards and really taking a close eye on which ones I want to send in to get graded. But there is a way to get cards back very quickly from PSA. And so there is some PSA graded Mosaic cards on eBay. I hope that answers your question, Shelly. I appreciate that, Brad. Yes, thank you. We're on the cusp of 1,000. I say we're on the cusp because our channel's picking up momentum, and we really need everybody's help that we possibly can to help grow this hobby and help grow football cards and move it and push it forward. I'm really excited about everything that we're working on here, and all the support you guys have given me has been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you for that, guys. And I'm gonna be doing more giveaways. I'm not gonna wait till we get to 1,000. I've got another giveaway coming up. JJ Bama won the last one, and part of that giveaway, if you're new here, was a Russell Wilson rookie card, not as premium, not as Prism, or as like they didn't have Optic back then, but not as Prism or as Topps Chrome. It was a Topps Magic. It was a cardboard, but it's still that card probably worth like $50 now. So I take pride in my giveaways. So no, definitely, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. That's not me. I think they have to spend hundreds to get. That's crazy. So is that even really worth it? Kobe White Prism PSA 9. Ronnie GG, what's up, brother? Dr. Pepper. Definitely like me some Dr. Pepper, but dude, I think that's a basketball player. Hey, and maybe now a good time to buy it in the off season. If you got your LeBron James autographed rookie card, well, you're a millionaire. So I don't know why you're watching my channel. um, yeah, dude, Henry Ruggs. Okay, this is a great one because Henry Ruggs, speedster, guy's versatile, extremely fast. Dude, we saw him torch Kansas City on Sunday. Let's take a look at some Henry Ruggs real quick because this is a good and dude, I'm excited for what Vegas can do the rest of the year. You know, they're in a really tough division. If you look at the standings, they're in a really tough division. Like if you look at by division, they're in the division with this. They're in the division with the Chiefs. So plus the Chargers, which for 1-4, they really have put up a hell of a fight. And I think Justin Herbert's going to continue to get better and better with his accuracy. But at 3-2, they put up 151 points. They put up more points than Kansas City Chiefs. And with that win over the Chiefs last week, oh man, that's big time. So no Thursday night game this week, and you've got Las Vegas. I'm gonna look at my show notes here. Where did I write it down? Las Vegas. Oh, maybe it's bye week. This is bye week. That's why I didn't write it down. Never mind. So they got a bye week. I guess I could just like look at the schedule, right? I could help. I could just look at the schedule. I could just look at the schedule and then see who the Vegas is playing next. Oh, snap. Well, they're going to lose the next game, guys. No, I don't know. We'll see. Tampa can beat Green Bay at home this week. I will say so, but we got a lot of mistakes to fix. I don't think the officiating is going to be nearly as bad this weekend in Tampa Bay against Green Bay as it was against Chicago in Chicago. But we still got a lot of mistakes to fix on the offense. Hopefully we get Chris Godwin back this weekend, I think. We have Mike Evans on the field. Leonard Fournette, I think, might even come back. We really need to mix it up. We need to get Tom Brady a W this weekend. And we go into this Vegas game. That'll be a fun game in Vegas. So back to Henry Ruggs. Woo! Dude is smoking fast. A 4.27, 100th percentile, 40-yard dash. Marquise Goodwin, closest comparable. Big-ass hands, too. All right. 10-1-8. Super young. Big-time college. Let's check out what kind of Henry Ruggs action we got on the Star Stock. Good call out. Logan. Let's check it out. So we got a Star Stock A from 450. Not bad. Like got it in the rated rookie. Base Donruss, base cardboard card. I'm not opposed to his college draft picks. I know this may go down, but it may hold value just because, guys, I think we're starting to see more college fans get into the game. And he went to Alabama, which is arguably the biggest college, football college in the country. So, that's definitely, I could see that. And it's still a Prism. It may hold value. You don't have any really mosaic in the system yet. This is why I can't wait to get some mosaic in their system. And whoever is the first person to get mosaic in the Star Stock system, and they get cards uploaded so quick. Like I said, I'm not an affiliate. I'm just a very happy customer and end user of their system. And they've done me right, guys, from customer service to the platform to the easeability, the use. It's just incredible. So really what we're looking at here on the Ruggs is buying a base Donruss, and our chart has only been one sale. It's $2. So definitely going to be putting me some 7 for sale from 450, 11 offers from 275. I wonder why no one's accepting a 275 because they're they're fine with holding on to it. I'm going to go ahead and submit me an offer at 3. This is what I like about this. Like if you look at my offers, but look at my bot. I'll show you guys I bought last week, and I did end up getting those 2 Michael Gallups I talked about in the video. Somebody accept my 750. You know, I'm not as crazy about him now that Dak Prescott's hurt, and you got the CeeDee Lamb, which I think is going to be the number 1 target for Andy Dalton. And they're going to rely more on the run game. But I'm not opposed to it. Michael Gallup, great athlete. Hey, 750, a Prism rookie card, Star Stock A. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it till next year. I got the Jalen Hurts silver at 750. I think this was one of you guys that sold this to me. I think someone in the comments, I think it was Green Bay pack opener or somebody sold me this Jalen Hurts at 750. Dude, there was several plays on Sunday when the Eagles played the Pittsburgh Steelers that I was like, oh, here it is. Here it is, Carson Wentz. He ran the ball like up the middle. Oh, my God, dude. There were so many times where he went to the ground so fast because TJ Watt and those guys, they were coming for his head. And he dodged a bullet, so he didn't get hurt. But this is next week. And, yeah, I'll talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, but they're playing Baltimore. They're playing Baltimore at home. Baltimore's got a stingy, super stingy defense, so watch out. I've got you my Jalen. I don't want to wish ill will on anybody, and not Carson Wentz. Seems like a nice guy, but I'm just saying from an objective investment standpoint, with the age and the metrics from Jalen Hurts in college and everything that Carson Wentz has got going on in Philadelphia, I'm buying Jalen Hurts cards right now. Kareem Hunt, you can see I got me an Optics Star Stock A for $850. Put the offers in the system. Got this Justin Herbert Mosaic, even though it was a B, got it for $5. Got this Tua Star Stock A for $25. I feel fine for that because it's the price of a. And we saw a bounce back week from Fitzpatrick. I know like it was the beginning of the end. The week prior, he had a multi-interception game. Then we had a bounce back week. Fitzpatrick looked really good. Preston Williams looked really good in that offense. And Fitzpatrick's still doing his thing. But I think Fitzpatrick, his rookie year was like, we're talking going all the way back to like the late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere around there, around Tom, so he's getting up there in age. He's not going to be around a whole lot longer. Definitely feel good about investing in a variety of CeeDee Lamb. Still feel good about investing in Leonard Fournette. That's the only one they had, so I got it, Star Stock B for $8. And those are the extent of my purchase to this point, but I'm constantly putting in like offers here and there. I still got my offer on the Justin Herbert. I still got my offer on and I put in an offer there on that for $25. Really not going to go above that because I can get it on eBay. I feel confident, although I'm a little nervous about these dimples people are telling me about. And the inventory is just so low on here right now. I think once this Prism and the Optics release here in another month, well, I don't know what we're going to be looking at as far as what that's going to do to Mosaic. But from everybody that I talked to, everybody that has commented on is Mosaic going to be around, the consensus is yes, long-term Mosaic's going to hold value. We saw what it's done for basketball. It's still relevant. It's still a very popular set. It's growing on me. I think it looks great. So let me go back to the comments here because you guys got a lot of comments since I was sharing my screen. I don't see the comments when I was sharing it. Brian Kingsley, what's up, man? I have to admit that cards on Star Stock that are just – I have to admit that I have cards on Star Stock that are just sitting there. Dude, list them suckers, man. You got cards that – Isaac McQuown, what's up? I hope I said that right, brother. I didn't get that mixed up there, man. Beautiful little – trophy you got there in the picture. Just got a Justin Jefferson rookie card for $2. You get that on Star Stock, brother? Oh, I gotta pop over here. We gotta look up some Justin Jefferson. He's another LSU favorite. And I'm on my activity. I'm going to see what we got for some Justin Jefferson, because I'm really trying to use Star Stock as much as possible because of their voluntary grading service. Feel very good about getting a Star Stock A. His base draft picks, I feel good about that too, in that LSU uniform because of how legendary that team was. You guys have watched the interview with Carter Bryant, myself, on the channel. Never been a better LSU football team. What they did was absolutely epic last year. So not bad there with the LSU uniform and the Prism draft picks. What do we got here? Based Donruss. Wow, so it's based Donruss. You saw us. That's more than Ruggs. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Check it out. We got a couple mosaics. Half the price of the CD Lamb, the Justin Jefferson mosaics. 0 offers. 2 for sale from 6. No, only 1 Star Stock B for $275. Like, I'm tempted to just buy this now. Nah, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna put in. I think this is a good price though. Honestly, I'll pop over to eBay and see what we got. But I feel completely fine paying $5 for a Justin Jefferson mosaic rookie card. I'll pop over here to eBay though. We'll do a comparable 2020 mosaic Justin Jefferson. Let's see what they got. I'm going to see how much these suckers are. NFL debut, as you guys know, I mentioned this earlier, those are technically considered an insert. Star Stock is not accepting them, and they're just not holding. Oh, that's a no huddle variation. Not a whole lot of demand on here. Here's a buy now, brand new. It's the same card. $10. I don't see the shipping. $4 shipping. So you're paying $14 out the door. Why would you not go and just buy this for $6? So what I like is I put an offer in 5. That person will get an email. Hey, someone's sending you an offer at 5. If I were them, I'd probably accept it unless I'm watching this, or if I looked at eBay and saw that they're going for, okay, computer's freaking out. Let me go back though and see. Let me hide this. Try to get this stuff out of the way. All right. Let's see. Just go to buy it now. Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's see, $10, $16.99, $8 plus $3.50 shipping. That's still over $11. NFL debut. So right off the bat there, you guys, okay, this would be your best bet, but then you're hoping that you're getting the Star Stock A. So you roll the dice, maybe get this one for $5, $1.50 shipping, and you're hoping that it doesn't have any dimples, which I already can see a fingerprint right there. Looks like some of those little tiny dimples that you guys are talking about right there where my mouse is. And yeah, there you go. Look at the zoom. There's those little dimples right next to a fingerprint I'm looking at. So I don't know, man. You take the gamble and you hope that this gets you a Star Stock A. You could certainly make a little bit of profit on this down in the future, but right now it just makes sense to buy this card right on Star Stock. I'm gonna refresh this. I'm curious to see if any of you guys bought it. Buy lowest listing. I'm gonna go ahead and buy one at 6. Wait, what happened? Oh wow. Okay, you see that, guys? Look, the next one, this after the 6 is for 25. That's something that is was mentioned to me in a comment when selling your cards on StarStock. You technically don't really have to trickle them out. Like if you have multiples of a card, you technically don't have to trickle them out. I want to find a good one that I've got a lot of that I probably are StarStock A's, like maybe these Tyler Boyds. I probably have 1 of 3, and then I have 2 B's. 20 for sale from $6, 34 offers from 75. Latest sale $8.50. Let me look at the chart though, because this is not a whole lot. September 14th, so it's just nobody's willing to take that leap, and that may be because you can get it for cheaper. So 2016 optic Tyler Boyd. It's not like, they're not really winning. Although, I mean, he definitely looks like the alpha for between him and T. Higgins. I'm just curious of what they sell for on eBay. $3 or best offer. See, that's why, because you can just go to eBay. I mean, not looking at the quality, but here's a lot of 7, $20. That's $3 a card. Again, here's a lot, includes 1 hollow refractor. There's a lot of 3, 6, 11 plus a hollow refractor, 12 for 65. So again, $5 per card, roughly. Not bad at all. $3 per card. And then you come over to StarStock, and we're trying to sell them for $6. Okay, so I can see why the offers start at 75. So basically, I think what my strategy is going to be, I got mine at $7.99. I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to kind of test out this new strategy with you guys here live, because so what I can say is sell 1 of 3 at $3.99. I want to sell 1 at $3.99, right? I confirm that, and then it'll show up in the system 20 for sale from $3.99 with mine listed as the lowest. Now I could come in and go sell another one and go say, okay, I want to sell this one at $4.99. So now, and because the seller is anonymous on StarStock, now all you see is the $3.99, right? All you see is the $3.99. If someone buys that, then immediately it's going to pop up to the $4.99. Just like with the Justin Jefferson that I just bought, it went from 6 to 25. I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't know what the next lowest price is in the system. So it's really advantageous. You don't necessarily have to trickle them out unless, if Tyler Boyd was to go out and have a Chase Claypool level week this weekend with the Cincinnati Bengals, who they have a bye week too. No, they're playing at Indianapolis, but it's a 46.5 point over under. We know Indianapolis, they like to run the ball a lot. It's a slow paced offense. We could see that as like a drawn out game. That's kind of a slow pace of play, not a lot of points scored. So I don't see Tyler Boyd having that kind of weekend this weekend. But it's decent. I mean, my whole point is that you don't have to trickle them out on here like you do on ComC, because when you're on ComC and you're looking at a Tyler Boyd rookie card. So let me do a 2016 optic. 2016 optic. This is why ComC is a totally different animal. Because see, they have 7 from $5. So like if you're just looking on this page, yeah, you only see the lowest listed price. And then they give you the little chart that just gives you the sales volume. And then they give you the best sale ever. And if you hold your mouse there, they'll give you the date. The best sale ever was on 9/7/2020, right when the season started. Of course, that's when sales peak for all football cards. And then you go into it, though, you can actually see who's the seller, how much they're selling it for, and then this is the actual card. So their operation is a little bit different. They've been around a lot longer, for years and years and years, but their fees are twice as much, and their process to get your cards listed in the system takes forever. All right, and hopefully they've fixed some stuff and they've got them in. But you can see it starts at $5, then goes up to $7.50. Whereas at StarStock, starts at $3.99. I know I've got a $4.99 one in there, but you as the buyer don't know that. Just like we saw with the Justin Jefferson. So I can see my StarStock A's, and so what I can do is I'll come in here now. I did $3.99, did $4.99. Now I can do $5.99. I think that's still lower than the next one. And so now I can incrementally increase my sales without having to go back in and list another one every time one sells, like you do on ComC. And I haven't been nearly as efficient on ComC because of this very thing. Like it's to me, it's a little bit more clunky. Like for example, if I want to know how many Gardner Minshew base Donruses there are, I have to click into this little number right here, and then it'll take me and show me all of them, and they're selling for pretty daggone cheap right now. This is kind of off center, but for $3.25. Reason why though is look how many of them there are. There's 3 pages of them, so a huge supply compared to StarStock. I'm curious because even though Jacksonville may be 1-4, still Gardner Minshew is a very good quarterback. You don't even have any StarStock A's in the system. Panini. Oh, those are optics. What is nobody selling them? 9. Okay, there they are. Stars 79 cards in the vault, 33 for sale from $9.50, 2 offers from $4.50. Latest sale 602. I want to see what the chart looks like on that. The PSA 10s have continued to go up. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, the guy is very efficient. He's a very good athlete. He's a great quarterback. Look at the price plummet on the StarStock A's from the beginning of the season, from $27.50. Jacksonville won that first game against Indianapolis. He had a really good game, but it's not over for their season. It's definitely not over for Gardner Minshew's career. I mean, Gardner Minshew's got a long time left in his career, and at this going down to we're talking like the inception of StarStock prices down to $676, and I can get a StarStock A and be pretty much assured that that's equivalent of a PSA 9 or 10 for $6 to $9. Definitely going to be put in an offer. This is where you can literally check this out. So in this screen, you do get an idea of how many cards are available at which price. Buyer offer. When you click buyer offer, now it'll show you there's one available at $9.50. There's one available at $10, one at $14, 3 at $14.89, one at $15, one at $17. But all things being equal, so this gives you an idea right here of how they're listed. Look at this. Dude's got 8 at $75. So all things being equal, once you get the $9.50 and the 10, it's going to shoot up to $14. Check that out, guys. So we compare that to ComC. I was looking at the actual Donruss, and I believe this is the optic. So I'm curious to see what the 2019 optic Gardner Minshew is going for on ComC. The optic base, that's EX Denim. That's like basically a grade that ComC gives it. You got 39 from 825, so you got quite a few in here, and they're right around that $9 level. I mean, thing is on ComC, is this equivalent of a Star Stock A? It's kind of hard to tell. Like, I don't see any like noticeable blemishes. The centering looks pretty decent. You got like I don't know, little hair or lint. Maybe that's a little blemish, but I definitely don't feel as good about buying a card on here, thinking it's going to be like near mint to mint, as I do. Like some of these, you can definitely tell, like, okay, there's something like that corner doesn't look crisp. The corners on that one does not look crisp. The little dots on here, that makes me hesitant. Whereas over here, I see Star Stock A, and I'm like, okay, I feel very confident about that. And of course, we're running the experiment right now to see what we get as far as what a Star Stock A is. So, guys, I hope you found that experiment very insightful, useful. Yeah, I'm very excited to see. We haven't seen Tua. We're comparing Herbert and Burrow. We haven't seen Tua. We haven't seen Hurts. Tua's got a pretty impressive college resume, so very excited to potentially see some of him by the end of the season. Logan says, I bought a Herbert rated rookie, press proof bronze, canvas, and Prism draft picks rookie for $20 shipped. I think so, man. I think that's a really good deal, dude. Because you look at what the Herberts are going for on Star Stock, and you look at I know in that Oregon the Prism draft picks are going for like around that $10 to $20 range, and to get that with a rated rookie press proof bronze canvas, come on, dude, $20 shipped. Yes, I'll take that. I mean, Herbert is looking like the real deal. We talked about it. He's got bigger hands than Joe Burrow. He's got a stronger arm than Joe Burrow. Now, they're both fairly mobile. I think maybe Joe Burrow's a little bit more mobile, and certainly he's got a more impressive college resume. He's got a terrible supporting cast as far as the offensive line in Cincinnati is considered. But long term, like looking at these guys from long-term perspective, these guys got a long time left in their career. They're the future of the NFL. I think Herbert's going to be right there with Burrows the way it's looking, man. Both JJ Bama says both Tua and Hurts are hyped. It depends on how they actually play once they start. Lane, yeah, for sure. Is long-term next 3 to 5 years? Are we talking the next 20 to 30? No, a long-term 3 to 5 years max, dude. I think we've seen that in the NFL this year. Like, it seems like 26 is the new 30. So these guys coming out of college, they're 21 in most cases, around that age. So long-term could even be a year. Could be a year to 3 years, 5 years, I would say max. Definitely, I mean, a quarterback with Tom Brady's 40 friggin' 3 years old. I mean, his rookie year was Y2K. I mean, long-term 2020, long-term in 2020, it's 3 months. Hey, man, Dak Prescott putting that ankle back together, dude, that was brutal. 6 months if you want to push it. Got it on eBay. Most collectors treat long-term as minimum 3 to 4 years, usually since you likely know what you have by then in all the sports. Isaac, it was a mosaic and a base rookie card. Great deal, dude. Great deal. What is a debut card? The NFL debut? Well, Star Stock says it's an insert. Talked to Brad about this. Gone back and forth with some other guys. Brad Nolan, and we were under the impression that was just a parallel of the base rookie card from Mosaic, just a more a higher population one. But it looks like that's an insert. So I'm going to consider it an insert moving forward. I've got a couple Burrows inserts, but they're still going to be good. I like that little NFL debut tag, but I get it. It's not the base. StarStock wants to do everything they can to ensure the liquidity, to ensure the demand of the base. They want to use that base product as the gold standard, so they really have, some good data. You can really get strategic. I think by this time next year, StarStock will be very strategic. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's growing every day, guys. And you guys are helping me do that. I'm not even an affiliate of StarStock. I just love the platform. And I really do think it's the future. I think it's better than ComC. I think it's focused. We got only rookie cards. We're talking base cards and parallels of the base card, so we can really focus in, and it becomes more around the player than this random card and this random card and this 1 out of 1, which are great from a collection standpoint, and we love those 1 out of 1, 5 out of 5 national treasures autographed and all that stuff. We love those cards, and those cards sell incredibly well on eBay. But StarStock being the future as far as being a stock market for sports cards, the base rookie card and parallels of the base are going to be that gold standard currency, which is going to give us a tighter correlation with the player. It's with the player itself. So it'll be getting more strategic. It'll get more tied in with fantasy in the future as we go. JJ Bama said, that sounds solid. Sam Jeffers said, 2 guys oddly low on StarStock are Fant and Slate. Ooh, okay. Let me take a look real quick. I do want to take a look at Darius Slayton. Noah Fant. I've got a lot of Noah Fants listed on StarStock. Who was this I was looking at? Oh, Gardner Minshew optic. You guys didn't buy one StarStock A for $950? That's not mine, is it? I got mine listed at $35. I'm gonna buy that $950. I'm gonna start doing what I was doing on ComC and controlling the supply and demand for a little bit. So now you got 1 at 10. Hey, go ahead and give me that 1 at 10 too. I'm fine with holding Gardner Minshew long term, just like I'm fine with at this point holding. I've seen enough for Gardner Minshew to be completely confident paying $10 for an optic rookie card of him. Not just his efficiency and his mobility and everything on the football field, but also his presence off the field as well. He's got a very dynamic personality, fairly popular on social media. So let's look at those guys he was recommending. Noah Fant. Which Noah Fant is going to be a primary weapon besides Jerry Jeudy. Got KJ Hamler in the background there. I don't know what the running back scenario is going to look like outside of Philip Lindsay now that Melvin Gordon got drunk and was speeding down the highway, the music blazing and with the music going. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, but he was definitely got arrested. 21 for sale. Wow, yeah, that's a prism. Let's look at this chart. So this is one thing I'm going to start doing now before looking at the chart is like actually going here to the buy or offer button, and you can kind of get that ComC idea. So you got 2 at 550, 1 at 6, 2 at 8, 3 at 859, 1 at 950, 1 at 10, 1 at 15, 18, 1850. I always forget. You guys can see that, right? Okay. Cancel. So very interesting. Let's look at the chart. StarStock A is wow, man, all over the place. StarStock A is down to 338 here on October 14th, all the way up from 2150 at the beginning of the season, and that's because when you look at Noah Fant's athletic profile, dude is off the charts, man. great. I mean, high draft capital. They had drafted him 1.2 for a reason. But look at his metrics, guys. 98, 97, 97. And then look at that best comparable. George Big Guy Kittle, man. Remember, they're comparing physical attributes, workout metrics, college and pro productivity and efficiency to find their most similar NFL peer. Look at that catch radius, man. That is incredible. Arm length, big dude. 6'4", 249. That's why we're on some Noah Fant. If the quarterback situation could just get a little bit better, what are we looking at these days? Like, are we looking at Brett Ripien? Are we looking at, I don't even know who the quarterback is anymore in Denver. You guys would have to tell me. I'm honestly, I really don't know who's going to be the quarterback this Sunday for Denver. But I like Noah Fant. I'm going to have to look now. Yeah, it's like 552. So I'm curious to see, I'm going to start comparing these guys. Got to do a quick comparison to across our platforms to really make that educated decision, guys. And I firmly believe in that, even though ultimately I think what we're looking at is a good deal. So I put in Prism. Yeah, Prism, Noah Fant. Okay, here we go. 29 from 289. So 550 is a little bit higher than these. But this is a prime example. Like, look at the edges on this. Look at all that fraying on the bottom there. Is that a star stock A? I wouldn't think so. And you look, you can kind of see some blemishes there on the card. And this is important things to take into consideration, that star stock A's should cover you from. And you have this same gamble that you take. I mean, look at that one. They won for $3.99. Like, see, this one I wouldn't buy. Look at the fraying on the top and the bottom of that. Yeah, corners look good. I mean, I know that's something that I see, but on the 2019 Prism, but that one looks a lot better, as you can tell. So, okay, a little bit worse shape. So, like, if I wanted to get one that I thought looked perfect, man, maybe I'd be going, I mean, even this one, some fingerprints. That one's definitely got fingerprints on it. Corners look good. Not as much of that fraying or I'm not sure what exactly that's called, but then that one's $8. But I could just get a star stock A for 2019 Panini Prism Noah Fant. Yeah, when you get a star stock A for 550 right now. Ooh, I'm gonna watch that. Check that out. Did you guys see what just happened there? Wow, not that I signed in. It's not you, it's us. I guess I can't watch it. It's not letting me log in. Well, just take me back to that page, Op. Check that out. A PSA 10. So let me just look at what the PSA 10 looks like. You're not going to see any of that fraying. I want to actually, yeah. So check that out. You're not going to see any of those little blemishes on a PSA 10. And those little specks, that's not going to be on the card. That's got to be on the case. But right now, this is at 12:50. There's 1 day left on that, ending at Thursday night. That'd be one I'm watching right there. I want to watch that PSA 10 for 12:50. Okay, 849 raw, 890. I've seen enough. $5 plus $3.95 shipping. Yeah, I'm sold, dude. Like 550. 2 available at 550. What I would do, I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna see 5 submit and see what happens. Who was the other guy you wanted me to look at? Darius Slayton. Yeah, Darius Slayton. Real quick, let's look at Darius Slayton. You guys have got the kind of the strategy of how I'm making these decisions. But And who is wait, oh yeah, so Denver's supposed to be playing New England this week. You know, the game got postponed from last week, so we'll see what happens there. Hopefully, we can get that game. I think Cam Newton is still out. This is his second week. I think he's still in quarantine. Um, Brian Hoyer, like terrible. I didn't know if they're going to play Stidham or not. I don't have. They didn't have a point spread on that one. And then on the other side, you got the Giants, who haven't won a game, but the Giants are a big market team. They're playing Washington this weekend, 43-point over under. You could easily buy Darius Slayton's 35 for sale from $5. Let's look at his chart. He got a lot of data points. This is what I'm talking about. Why I say use the team popularity in your decision. Because look at the data points on this guy. And I know he doesn't have a ton of competition there in New York, but they're a losing team, but they're a big market. And we look at Darius Slayton's athletic profile. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Huge catch radius. That's awesome. Denarius Moore, best comparable player. Huge catch radius, 95th percentile, 40-yard dash, 95th percentile. He's got some speed. Got big hands, 87th percentile, 6'1", 190. Let's look at what his college yards per reception, 90th percentile, 19.1. Solid. College dominator. Not too crazy, but college target share. Okay, so college breakout age. This is basically college dominator is a percentage of his wide receivers' total team receiving yards and receiving touchdowns in college. So 45% or higher is extraordinary. So you look at, he's definitely become pretty much the alpha there next to Golden Tate. Did you guys see Golden Tate in that fight over some baby mama drama last week? Let's look at Auburn. This was his best year. 5 touchdowns. Okay, it's decent. And this is a proof that big market team equals more popularity and hype. Sales on September 16th all the way to 1898. After that first game, we're like, all right, Darius Slayton onto the scene. And wow, man, total plummet. Yeah, this is what you look for even in regular stocks. Like when you see it like that, because it's going to go back up eventually, this is when you want to buy. You don't want to buy up here. You don't want to buy anywhere up here. You want to buy down here. And you look at the offers, one available at 5, and then it goes to 7, $7.99, 8, $8.75, 9, all the way up to somebody at 5 at 31. Let's look at 2019, ComC 2019, Panini, Prism, Darius Slayton. EX to NM. 34 from 714. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 714. Check it out. 714, 725, 750. Bingo. You guys want to get that 5, even get those 3 at 7, that 1 at 799? Because you go down, look at the chart. The peak on that was 19. I mean, you're looking at pre-September numbers at $8. I'd feel very safe buying all of these up to $8, $8.75, $9 right there. I'd pretty much stop there, maybe $9.25, but definitely at 5. You get, I'm gonna go, and so what you could do is like, okay, you got 3 at 7. You don't know, these cards have tanked right now. You don't know how desperate this guy is for a sale. I'll put in an offer at 6 and see what happens. Sweet. That was great call there, Sam. Hopefully I was sharing the screen the whole time. Maybe I wasn't. I'm sorry if I wasn't. Really? I didn't notice that. Shelly. Yeah. Guys, incredible. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new to the football card market, I want you to leave a comment to this live stream. Let me know what your questions are. I'm going to do a Q&A video that's like all of the fluff cut out, just basically analysis, show you guys the resources and the strategies behind what we're doing to be successful. And so leave me your questions in the comments. Also, like I said, we got a live mail break from the subscribers. Huge shout out to Green Bay, the pack opener, Brad, the Bears fan, Nolan, and Shelly, the Falcons fan, Barnhart. Bless her heart. So, and we got some mail we're going to open up. Those guys are awesome. I've also got a couple packages in the mail from Beckett Marketplace, which you really haven't looked at, but you guys are familiar with that if you watch any of my videos. And that is really just like, you know, digging in the dumpster for gold, digging in the flea market for gold is kind of slim pickings, but hey, you can still find some stuff. I got some orders in right now that hopefully get approved, and we'll see them in the coming days. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys run. This has been an hour and a half. This has been a blast. I hope you guys have got a lot of useful information and insight from this video. Stay engaged. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, the next live stream. Hit me up in the comments. Email me, ffcardlink@gmail.com, or hit my website at thefantasyfootballcardquest.squarespace.com. And I will talk to you guys soon. Stay well. No football tomorrow night, so you could very well see me pop up with the live stream if I get my webcam and do the live mail break tomorrow night. That sounds like fun. I say let's do it. All right. And you guys take care. Until then, I'll see you in that next video. Peace.